Hello, my mimics, and welcome back to the Mimic Commentary, episode 30. I think I said the wrong number in the last episode. Last episode, it's our first foray into Stormveil Castle. And I want to kill one of these banished knights, see if I can get his armor. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. So we can see why they're still named knights. Despite their territorial losses, they hit like trucks. Again, we're seeing more of these fire cannons. We saw these Casa Morn firmly, and this was the storm imagery, or the hawk imagery we saw in Casa Morn as well. So we're getting storm imagery, hawk imagery, dragon imagery, and for some reason, Godrick is allying himself with these people. Oh, you know what? We forgot to mention, actually, we know about the ancient dragon cult. It is said that this is the capital's ancient dragon cult. It is said that they once attacked Leyndell royal capital. So perhaps Godrick is part of this dragon cult, and this is why he's allied with all these dragon worshippers. That would make sense. Yeah, that makes sense. He's in the dragon cult. Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't he be? That's why he can ally with these people from these previous ruling power. Oh, you know, that makes sense too. So the dragons attack the capital. We don't know when that is yet. Can I go through here? No. They attack the capital. I want to fight this guy, give me one of his armor. We don't know when that is, but a cult forms. Or there was always a cult. You know, he can't handle the poke. Can't handle the poke. Golden Lineage loses power. Marika and her Elden Lord go missing. There is a power struggle. Godrick decides, Golden Lineage attacks the capital. We saw that in the story trailer. But unfortunately, I'm going to fall to my death. No, I'm not. Okay, good. But unfortunately, it looks like they're repelled. Godrick has to flee the capital with the women folk, and he huddles up in Stormveil Castle, starts grafting Tarnished. We saw from the story trailer him with a bunch of arms. You see the grafted scions. He starts grafting the Tarnished. The Tarnished are supposed to become the Elden Lord, but nobody likes that. The monks, the dragons, what is it? What does it say? It is... the monks, the sorcerers, the ancient dragon knights, and the scions of gold. No one likes the Tarnished. And he's using them to grow more powerful, so I assume so he could take back the capital. And when he takes back the capital, him and his banished knights and exiled soldiers will come back into power. And if he's a dragon cultist, it makes sense to why he would start allying himself with these people, because these seem to be dragon worshippers. Oh, he's not looking too hot. He's looking sad. But the alarm is up, so who cares? Oh, there we go. More exiled clothes. Soldiers sent to penal colonies. No extra information there. It's also, they're wearing red hoods. We have the blue dancer. We've got a blue dancer charm. But why the red hoods? Which way should we go first? All the stuff down there. More of that like deep dark pit. Can we go this way? Let's see. Item there. That fall. Well, there's a lot of verticality, but I don't want to skip anything. Oh, we see... oh, yikes. Yikes. I guess... are they gutting the troll to feed the dogs? Why was he flipped upside down? Alright, I don't want to make sure I'm missing anything. Over in the distance, we can see a church. And this church has, assumedly, Marika doing the libation, pouring out the dew. This church is much newer than everything else. Look at the color; it's like kind of blue. It's a blue like church, and this is built. What is anything else on there? This is built inside the castle, so I think we could paint a picture that when this castle switched over from maybe Storm Sunrealm to Erdtree, they built their church in there to start pushing their faith. All right, I hope I'm not skipping too much, so we're gonna go down this way. Hey, we're exploring. I don't remember the layout of this place too perfectly. What do we have here? Oh, nice. Okay, that is like a black Stormhawk, and ooh, do I have anything for? Okay, he has like. Oh, jeez. And he's kind of like mimicking a dragon with this like contraption on his head to like breathe fire. So they're making like little fake dragons, dozing cross-legged. He fell asleep. So that's interesting that the dragon worshippers, the grafting too. It's mostly the grafting that like gets me. Like Godrick is like trying to make fake dragons. Oh, that would be good for our key. We can go down this way. There's just so many ways to go. What's up here? Precious item ahead. All right, good thing we're going this way. That didn't do the type of damage I thought it would. Oh, goodness. I got rocked. I'm losing all these runes. There ain't going to be no runes by the time I'm finished with this place. While doing the run back, one of the exiled soldiers dropped a smoldering butterfly. They throw fire bombs, so I'm assuming that the reason why they have smoldering butterflies is so they can make fire bombs. I don't know if it's supposed to. I don't think it's supposed to show any like maybe connection to the butterflies. More so that they need the butterflies to make their fire pots. That's how I read it, at least. I don't think there's too much depth to meaning in there. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. And at the top, lots of birds. Perfect for Stormveil. Give me your feathers. Alright, here we go. Claw Talisman. A talisman depicting a claw and an assassin. The assassins of Ravenmount are killers by trade. They assail their victims while dressed as birds of prey. I don't think these are the same assassins as the two-fingered assassins, not the Confessor assassins. These are the assassins of Ravenmount. And we found the hook claws earlier. So there's totally assassins here trying to kill somebody. And most likely, I think they're trying to kill Godrick. That's who I think trying to kill. And we could see a lot of fortification here. Big dude with a huge sword. And then a bird's in the way. And then a bunch of exiled soldiers. What's the best way down? Oh, then there's a knight down there. I guess this is the direction they want us to go if we come this way. I could jump down that way. What happens if I jump this way? Yeah, we can see this ambush, but I want to go to explore the church over there. Let's just scope out the area. Banished Knight, Exile Soldier. Are we down that way? I guess we can jump down here. We'll see what's happening up here. I can also jump down this way. Treasure. Oh, we could see through the windows here. Oh my goodness. There's a guy. All right. I'm I'm not looking to... Yeah, I don't want to jump... This is the path towards the main gate. I'm not looking to go down this way. But I will explore up here. And get this treasure. Oh, a nomadic warrior was here. For the Stormwing bone arrow. And that is... Arrow whittled with animal bones, fletched with stormhawk feathers, flies enshrouded in stormwoods, breaking enemy stances and guards with ease. So look at that. You can see, actually, if we look at the stormhawk feather, yeah, you don't see anything there. But if we go into our crafting, look at the feather. You can see it has like this power of storm around it, and we know from the Stormveil attacks, or the Stormblade, whatever it is. Oh wait, I'm not missing anything if I... Ooh, it's over here. From the Stormblade, you know, there is power in storms. The storm is a power. And the Stormhawks used to, like, fly on the storm. What does it say? The Stormhawks, they lived as one with the storm. So they're kind of part storm, too. What is the purpose of this? Why not take the ladder? Is it to show me all these guys? Banished Knight. Yeah, what was... Is it just because it's faster than the ladder? Yeah, the main path here. That guy with the dragon cannon, seeing it in action. Oof, ballistas. Yeah. Okay, what's going on here? Why do they fight these guys? I know there's a guy right here. I'm smarter than him. Yeah, I ain't falling for that. Oh no! 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 You know, Stormveil Castle, it's harder than I thought it would be. But, you know, these Sunrealm guys, they're tough. They're tough. And there was a Bloody Finger here, too. Alright, so we have St. Trina's people are here. The Bloody Fingers were here. We can go down this way, too. Oh, there's so many ways to go. There's so many different options, but we're not ready to go that way yet. St. Trina's priests were here. Bloody Fingers were here. This is a Sunrealm castle. Gosh. Oh, this is the way to the main gate. Just some water. Yeah, a lot of people converging at Stormveil Castle. Oh. Alright. Went the wrong way. I don't want to explore here yet, so we're going to teleport. Assassins are here to kill Godrick, perhaps. There's assassins in here. There's this curse on the castle. Nah, I outsmarted the bird. Let's even get the other one. There we go. Okay. They're smart. Yeah, so what? Whew. This is like layered history is like so cool for Stormveil. Oh, look at that. We could see Liurnia from here, and there's the Academy. Well, assumedly, that's the Academy. The Academy of Raya Lucaria. Yeah, Glintstone Eventide. That's gotta be the Academy. You can see the city sinking into this lake. That's cool. Alright, we'll look at that later when we get close, but it's cool that we can see it. And we see treasure, so we know we can go this way. There's a better look at Chapel of Anticipation, across the rickety bridge, and that's where the Blutterflies led us to our death. Another marred wooden shield. I think it's the same as the other one. Yeah, some say it's the curse of grafting which causes such affliction. Since they say that, and it says while others talk of its root being something altogether more sinister, yeah, it's got to be something more sinister. More sinister than grafting? What is more sinister than taking someone's limbs, removing them from their body, and adding them to their own? What is more sinister than that? False rocks, that's pretty sinister. Oh. Alright, what we got here? Storm Assault. This is what the Banished Knights use. You can see the Banished Knight Halberd on the... one of the skills that channels the tempests of Stormveil. Leap forward, surrounding storm winds, and thrust the armament. So the power to summon a storm. And this is a memory, so one of the Banished Knights were here. Oh, and look what we have here. I have a Crucible Knight. Now, this is the first time we've seen a Crucible Knight in the flesh, not in the Everjail. He is really red. Lots and lots of red. Oh, and he saw us. But his sword is red, his armor's red. Oh, shit. This is not where I want to be. Oh, jeez. He's not as strong as the one in the Everjail. But he's still tough. Does he have the same... Yeah, is he going to have wings? There we go. So what... Oh, and he has tail. Just like the last one. That's a big tail. What is he doing here? Down here? Is he... The other one was locked in jail. Is he here to fight, like, Godrick? Is he here defending Godrick? I mean, this is a pretty bad pace to defend him. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. But you can see, look how red he is. Oh, can we see anything on his tabard or his cloak? Nothing. Yeah, but he's really red. That red color. The Leonian Misbegotten, who's tied to the Crucible in some way, he was red. Radigan has red hair. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. So something with the Crucible is tied to red. We also have the Beast Blood glinting with gold. We have this bloody finger with horns, which is animal-like. That's kind of Crucible-like. What else do we have? The Beast Blood is the big one. Beast Blood glinting with gold. Oh, and the talk about nobility and stuff. You know, that could actually... That's interesting, too, when we think about kind of like blood and Godrick. With... You know, Godrick is part of the Golden Lineage, and the Golden Lineage is banished. Or the Golden Lineage is, I guess, should say, they're tarnished. Literally, they got tarnished. And they're he's trying to reclaim power in the past. You know, my bloodline is the noble bloodline because of all of these, because of, you know, wow, that's deep. Because of who I'm related to. I'm related to Godfrey. Unfortunately, though, people don't seem to care. He might be a dragon cultist. He's allying himself with this dragon realm. But this Crucible Knight is red. And it's making me believe that the red of the Crucible is tied to, like, this noble blood. You know, maybe this animal blood. And that's how they're able to, like, take on animal parts. You know, is the Crucible blood magic? I just got murked. I probably shouldn't have been throwing fireballs. And what is this guy doing here? What goal does this Crucible Knight... There's one in an Everjail outside, in the Stormveil Everjail. Was he imprisoned because he's not allied with Godrick? Well, the Crucible Misbegotten, they are... They are against the Sun Realm. They're slaves, essentially. They're slaves and laborers. So, yeah, I guess... But the Crucible has this, like... It kind of looks like noble... Not like noble, but there's, like, this like, tie to, like, nobility and blood to them. Because we have, like, Godrick, and to think he's the blood of Godfrey. We're getting people not thinking he's part of the right bloodline. it's dramatic irony. Then we have the ghost in Castle Morn is like, don't eat me, I'll be marred forever. He's like I don't know, what is it, like I have noble blood. We know that there's the bloody fingers, Nereus. A lot to do with blood here, and a lot to do with bloodlines when it has to do with. Oh, there we go. This is how you take him out. A lot to do with loyalty. Like, how do you determine who the king is? Well, you gotta, there's no elections. It's based on bloodlines. Aspect of the Crucible horns. So our other aspect of the Crucible is tail. So when we see tails, aspect of the Crucible, horns, another aspect of the Crucible. Manifestation of the Erdtree's primal vital energies. An aspect of the primordial crucible where all life was once blended together, one of the ancient Erdtree incantations. Marika is ostensibly the queen of the Erdtree. She is the Erdtree. Her symbol is the Erdtree. She is shown to be in that painting of her in her crucified pose, and that painting shows her in that crucified pose, like crucified to the Erdtree, but also kind of representing the Erdtree. It's her tears, her sacred tears are the blessing of the Erdtree during the age of the Erdtree. Marika, for all intents and purposes, is the Erdtree, and I guess she's tied to these primal vital energies. So if she's tied to these primal vital energies, maybe that's part of her bloodline. Like, she's also... Oh, here we go. Saint Trina was here too. Look and listen. Chapel Anticipation. Well, we have butterflies there. Saint Trina, I think they're your butterflies. Saint Trina, I think it was you. Not going to pull a fast one on me. I think it was you. But, this is like... Are the bastards the real nobility? The bastards are the real nobility. Like the Misbegotten, they're the real nobility. They have the real noble blood. They have the real blood of Marika. And everyone else, it's not, they don't have this primal, vital, crucible energy of the Erdtree. Oh, here we go. Nice. Yeah. Like, she's related to tree, nature. There's all these animals, Stormhawks, the Beast Regent, Sarash. But this is like an age of men. There's all these men just evoking these images and invoking these powers. But, perhaps it's not supposed to be that way. Marika also shatters the Elden Ring. She sends the Tarnish back. Well, we think she shattered the Elden Ring. We don't have confirmation yet, but I mean, just from watching the trailers, it looks like she shatters the Elden Ring. We could deduce Marika did it. Why would she do that? She banishes the Tarnished, and then after the Elden Ring is shattered, the Tarnished come back. The Tarnished don't... What is it? The name of one's house doesn't seem to matter in these lands. So that's also relevant. Like, you're essentially giving these nobodies... the Tarnished are essentially bastards, too. In some way. Nobody wants them. Nobody wants the Tarnished. Everybody can agree. If you're going to argue who's part of whose bloodline. We got the Warhawk Talon. Let me equip that. Cool. Take a look at it. Kind of has little wings in the blade. Talon swords are affixed to the legs of Stormveil's Warhawks, but this one has been repurposed for human use. The blade is thin and lightweight, so not obstruct the Hawk's mobility. Yeah, that's not going to obstruct the Hawk's mobility, but the frickin' chains on its back will. And there's another one over here. Will this hit it? Yeah, got him. I'm so smart. So it's just this, like, it's so interesting. The thinking about, who should be the Elden Lord. What makes someone a better Elden Lord than someone else? Who gets a better claim? There's more. Oh, look at that. And we have some of the Band-Eater bats. And that goes down, 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 down. Yeah, this is firmly a storm. You know, this is Storm. This is Hawks. But the Beast comes in. Oh, look at that. You could see that these are women. Oh, look at that. These are supposed to be Marika. Look at that. But they're destroyed. They're defaced. See her hair? Her arms? More throwing knives. More assassins coming here. Do they want to assassinate him because he's grafting? Whoa, okay. Look at that. Look at all this. You can see the roots coming out. Was this like... Okay, well, when we'll get down there, we'll talk about it. The Beast. Can't attack here. And we're at a church. So, that's our friend Sorcerer Rogier. He was our phantom who helped us kill Margit. This is interesting. As opposed to the Round Table Hold, these, so they don't have any gold on them. So, since this is in the Fringe Lands, this is most likely supposed to be like an Erd Tree church. But seeing that this is, you know, lower, like this isn't overt, like super tree imagery, you know what I'm saying? It's just like buds. I'm assuming that this is older, probably like towards the start of the Erd Tree. And it's not gilded in any way. There's no gold. So originally, it's either because they're poorer and they're not gilding it, or maybe the Erd Tree wasn't the fantastical gold that we have today. But here's Sorcerer Rogier. Let's take a look at him. He's not covering his eyes, is he? No, he's not. He's got a cool gem around his... Is that supposed to be glintstone? Can't say. Oh, he does. He has like green glintstone all around his armor. Green is tied to... Green is tied to stamina. And if we look at the symbol for the Viridian Medallion, we look at the green turtle talisman, same symbol, symbolic of an inexhaustible power. But those who told turtles to be wise creatures consider the practice of eating their meat to be barbarous. And then we have the turtle meat. Temporarily boost stamina recovery, practically blowing out endless power. Is this guy in search of power? Is he tireless? Is Rogier the sorcerer? Yeah, that also looks like green glintstone as well. He also has a feather in his cap. I don't know if we've seen feathers in anyone else's cap. Oh, we've seen feathers in aristocrats' hats, decorated with their feather. Maybe he's supposed to show that he's an aristocrat in some way. So let's chat with him.
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Rogier is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormveil Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind.
I can't tell you. I'm here to defeat Godrick. What did he say? Well, he helped us get in here. I like Rogier. I think we can trust him. I like him. He seems friendly. Nice to meet you. Pleasure's mine. Rogier is the name. A sorcerer, you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. Oh. I wonder what he's looking for. When I'm not hot-footing it from their troops, that is. What are you doing in Stormveil Castle? This place is bristling with Tarnish hunters. Yeah, these guys, they're Godrick's guys. They don't like the Tarnish. We already figured that out. They sacrificed our kind for grafting. We already knew that. Not exactly the place I'd stroll without a purpose. Well, I'm going to tell them. I'm here to defeat Godrick.
I see. Here to challenge Godrick and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out. if it please.
Okay, well, we got a good information here. Since we're challenging Godrick, he knows we're here for a great rune. Godrick has a great rune, and we're tarnished. As a tarnished, he was given the same words as we were when Grace revived him. So he died outside of the Lands Between and was revived into the Lands Between. He was told the same words as us. Seek the Elden Ring, become the Elden Lord. Since we're going after a great rune, he knows that we could see the guidance of Grace. That makes me believe that if you can't see guidance, why even get a great rune? If Grace isn't guiding you, you will not become Elden Lord. Don't even try it. We can see guidance, so we're trying to get the great rune, so we can become Elden Lord. Enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished like you, but unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. So he used to see guidance, and then he lost it. We don't know if guidance points into the same direction for everybody. Guidance for us could be pointing in one direction, but in another direction for somebody else. And then when guidance was done with them, it's like, all right, you did everything I needed you to do. That's it. Figure it out on your own. Do whatever you want. Or perhaps, if guidance comes from the Elden Ring, and the Elden Ring controls order, and it also comes from the Erd Tree and possibly Marika, but maybe even the Two Fingers as well. Gosh. Yeah, I don't think it comes from the Two Fingers. The purported masters of guidance is what Vare said. I don't think they're actually the masters. From what Melina is saying, it sounds like the Erd Tree or the Elden Ring itself is the master of guidance. But Marika is the one who gives the dew. Is she guidance? Well, whoever's controlling guidance is sending people in certain directions, and then they say, all right, that's enough. If I was sending it out and I stopped sending people, it's like, Sorcerer Rogier, guidance is going to point you in a few places, and then that's it. I don't need you anymore. You did what I needed you to do. You're not going to be Elden Lord. You really never were going to be Elden Lord. Go ahead. Do your own thing. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here to the Lands Between. So it felt great to see guidance when he first came here. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn? As a fellow tarnished, once guided by Grace, I'd love to help you out, if you please. Okay, so what does he have? Glintstone Pebble. We saw him cast this. He also cast like swords around him. I think we have this spell. Yeah, he cast, like, Glintblade Phalanx, which comes from the Carian royal family, bestowed upon the enchanted Carian knights. So, let's see.
Keen to learn another battle art, are we?
So, Glintstone Pebble. Skill that employs Glintstone sorcery of the same name. Follow up with strong attack to chain this skill into a lunging thrust. So, since these are Ashes of War, we put these onto our sword. Carian Greatsword, Carian Royal Prestige, embodied in a skill. So he was with the Carians. He learned memories from the Carians and the Carian Knights. So when he first came to the Lands Between, he was able to do work for Caria. So not the Academy, but Carians. Spinning Weapon. Defensive skill employed by Carian princesses. Lift armaments into midair, then make it spin violently. Oh, okay. So wow. So this guy, Rogier, this sorcerer, this tarnisher outside the Lands Between, who had Grace guiding him, he has a lot of memories. Ashes of War, because those are memories of battle. He has a lot of memories of battle from Carians. A defensive skill employed by Carian princesses. So Caria has multiple princesses. They have Queen Renala. We know about Queen Renala. And there's multiple princesses. And Carian Royal Prestige from the Knights. Okay. So this guy has a link to Caria in some way, that royal family. Different from the Erdtree's royal family. Different from the Golden Lineage.
The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, They obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
Wow. He just gave us a lot of information there. The battle art you learn is from the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Raya Lucaria to the north of his castle. So was he at the Academy of Raya Lucaria? Do we know... Yeah, we don't have anything else from him. Let me look at our spells. Do we know anything about the Crystal Cadre? We have Academy, Karian Knights, Karian Swords, Sorceries, Karian Royal Family. This is Celia. Those are the assassins. Those are the Sorcerer assassins. Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. Queen of the... Oh, goodness gracious. We don't have anything tying... I don't think we have anything tying the Karians to the Academy, but now we do, because these... The Karians... These were conceived at the Academy, so the Karian royal family is related to the Academy some way. They're connected to the Academy, which I guess if they're sorcerers, why wouldn't they be? But this is the interesting spot. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. So he wasn't here when they did. The Tarnished came here after the Academy and Glintstone, the Amber of the Cosmos, soul magic. That was against the laws of the Golden Order. But the Golden Order writes the rules of man. That fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. So the Golden Order, whatever it is, the Golden Order was... But these rules can be operated outside of the Golden Order. So there's things that exist the Golden Order controls like the region, but I guess like you need to make sure its influence is there. Otherwise, things are not part of the Golden Order. Their rules, but the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb the practices. Now, when people talk about the Golden Order, is he talking about it as if the Golden Order is just the religion, the Golden Order is the group of people, the Golden Order is an institution, or is the Golden Order something metaphysical? You know, is it tied to the runes? Is it tied to the Elden Ring? Like what? We don't really understand what the Elden Ring is yet. We don't understand what Order is yet. We don't really know what this stuff is yet. Violating the Golden Order, us going to become Elden Lord, will violate the Golden Order. With the Order broken, twisted, and need to repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever. So Order is broken. Not just the Golden Order, but Order in general is broken. It's twisted and in need of repair. Oh, here's a nice library for this church. Oh, sick. Whoa. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Let me get a torch. I didn't know that was there. Oh, wait. Let's do it this way. Whoa. Did you guys know that was there? Yeah, so this totally is a church. And there we have the Marika stuff, too. So this church was totally built. Yeah, we have the Beast Regent Saros. So this was totally built when, Golden Lineage took over this castle. Probably before, I would say. Maybe before Godrick. Yeah, the church is built here. Wooden doors, new church. Marika stuff. Tree symbolism. The church might be older. But all this, beast stuff and this painting of Godfrey and Siraj, that is sick. That's sick. Yeah, we don't really know much about Order, but we know that it was malleable and it's pliable. And it was able to take on things that didn't obey its laws. Now, when he says, contravene the Golden Order, that the Golden Order was pliable enough. And when he says it like that, like it doesn't obey its laws, and it's like, okay, well now your laws are going to be part of our laws now. Like, what does it mean? Does it just mean like tax code, or does it mean like some magic laws? Like, what does that look like? Oh, jeez. I didn't want those runes anyway. I died running back to get my runes, and now they're all gone. That I was looking at my phone when I ran by the bird, so that's my fault. Yeah, so we have to figure out, what does it mean that the Golden Order is pliable? What does it mean by that? How does the Elden Ring work? And then we could start playing around with these things, that it can absorb these rules. Oh, actually, is there anything interesting down there? Can we jump down here? No, that's cool down there, though. Those torches, those are similar to the those color that's similar in the catacombs. There's that fog door. We were over there before. Okay. Oh. All right. There's a grafted scion and a massive portrait of Godfrey. And grafted arms all over the place. He's kind of like peacock feathers on him. Oh, you know, now it makes sense to why they're grafting birds to them. Like, because there's like feathers in him. Like, there's a bird wing in the front. They're grafting... Oh my god, this is so gross. Look at all the bodies and the arms. Oh, look at that. But it makes sense to why there's like peacock feathers and like grafted animal parts to their bodies. Also, how does this work? How are they able to do this? How do the... See, you can see the feathers, the wings, and then the cloak is kind of peacock. It's like a kid. Like, how are they... Can anyone do this, or is it just them? You can see that there's feathers on the backside, too. It makes sense now why they have the feathers. Perhaps it's to curry favor with the... I'm going to go this way. To curry favor with the people of Stormveil, with the dragon worshippers, with the people who worship the storm. That guy was looking for riches in this castle, and he's dead. Wow, that makes so much sense now, why they have the feathers. Oh, this is cool. Is there anything else over here? Oh, there's a ladder? Oh. What's up here? Ooh, gross. Is there anything on the roof? What? Why do you have the ladder here? Yeah, I'm not actually quite sure. You know, oh, we were already over there. I guess they had to put the ladder here if I want to drop down this way. Oh, on the opposite end? Is that where would we want to go that way? Oh, let's find out. Where's this lead? Oh, okay. Get this. This is for this treasure. Oh, I see why. Okay. I usually forget about this treasure here. Wow. Look at this room. This is so gross. Look at that. Wait, can I swing at it? I don't want to fall. Don't want to go down there. Go to Stone Sword Key. Yeah, we'll investigate this room when we get down there. But, maybe if I'm up here, can I... I don't know if it's worth fighting him from up here. Oh, he has the ornamental straight swords. You got the two of them. He has the pair. Yeah, I won't fight him. And then we can open this door. Oh, that's how you do that. I always forget how you're supposed to go there. And since it's always a stone sword key, I'm like, who cares? Okay. This is the room we're in. this is a really important room. What is this treasure? The Mimic's Veil. Mimic's Veil. Golden veil of intricate design. Use FP. Whoa! Buddy. Use FP to mimic nearby objects. When Godrick was hounded from Leyndell, the royal capital, this was one of the multitude of treasures he took with him. Also known as Marika's Mischief. Well, I think that's as good as place of any to end our episode. Next episode, we'll talk about this Mimic's Veil and why it's also called Marika's Mischief. Well, until next time, let's do the thing.